Hey, can I get a drink? Where's the regular guy? I better fill in. I'm the part-time bartender, and tonight we're making a white Negroni. Welcome and hi everybody. Tonight we're making a white Negroni. This is a riff on a regular Negroni. Just like a regular Negroni, it's a bitter cocktail. The white Negroni is more like a French Negroni versus an Italian Negroni. Let me explain. So one thing I do like about this cocktail is it's a three-part cocktail, so it's kind of easier to mix. I think it's a little more forgiving. It lets you kind of play with the balance a little bit. And so I like those cocktails just like a regular Negroni. The story of this one is that in 2001, some famous bartenders were going to this big wine expo in Bordeaux. And before the expo, began the next day, they were hanging around. Somebody said, oh, let's have a Negroni. And so they couldn't make one at the bar. They went to the local liquor shop. They started looking around for all the Italian ingredients and they couldn't necessarily find the right ones. And they thought, you know what, we're in France. Let's make a French Negroni, and it's a white one. So instead of the Campari gin and sweet vermouth, they used Lilith gin and Suze. Suze is an interesting liqueur. It's probably 125 years old as a concoction. It does have some notoriety in the fact that it was in it famously was in a Picasso collage from the early teens of the last century. And so there it is. And if you saw it in the collage, you might say to yourself, what is this stuff? What does it even taste like? And here we are going to make a cocktail out of it. Anyway, so like I said, it has three parts. I like the three-part cocktail because sometimes somebody says, oh, it's too bitter. Well, then add a little more Lilith. If somebody says, oh, I like the bitterness, make it even more bitter, over ice, it's nice. Then you add a little more Suze. It doesn't quite throw it out of balance like in some of those other cocktails where you put it in very minute amounts. So let's mix it up. It's one part, one part, one part, so you really can, make it as strong or as large as you want. I think 1 ounce is too big. I'm doing 3/4 of an ounce of each ingredient. So it's 3/4 of an ounce of the Suze. And then 3/4 an ounce. Lillet is like a vermouth. It's wine that's been fortified with various other herbals and fruits and things like that. And then it's 1/3 gin. And then so we don't have any citrus in here. So instead of shaking it, we stir it up and give it a good stir. Probably for about 20 or 30 seconds. We then pour it into our chilled glass. And so into the glass it goes. And then I garnish it with orange peel. You can use lemon peel too. The orange makes it, brings out some sweetness maybe. And there you have it. It has a nice yellow color. And when it's really cold like that, it's really bitter and refreshing, invigorating. It's a good cocktail. I highly recommend it. The White Negroni, it's a good one. It's a new modern classic. See you next week. And don't forget to subscribe.